Hey everyone, Brandon Browning here again with another episode of the Real Estate Minute. And today I'm going to be talking about what can happen to you as a home seller if you allow your buyer to occupy your home prior to close. Coming up next. All right, well, sometimes in real estate transactions, we have scenarios where the buyer will ask the seller if they can occupy their home prior to close. Now, just to set this up right quick, so you, the seller, have obviously moved out. The home that you're selling is now vacant, and the buyer, let's say, is paying rent at an apartment complex or a home or whatever it may be, and they're paying $1,200, $1,500 a month, and they see an opportunity where they can save that last month of rent by just getting in your home a few days early. So let's say that everything's been going fine, you're happy with the process. They gave you a full price offer. They're asking for no closing costs and prepaids. They didn't make a bunch of crazy requests during the inspection period, so you're super happy. So you're going to be more compelled to allow them to move in sooner because you want to help them out, right? So I'm going to tell you to never ever do this. Do not do it. And I'm just going to give you one example why. So let's say, obviously, they're probably seeking financing to purchase the home, and that lender, what they're going to do is they're going to call at the last minute and verify their employment. They're going to make sure that they're employed, so you see where this is going. So let's say, unfortunately, they've lost their job, they've gotten hurt, they've been laid off or fired or whatever it may be, and so now the deal's dead. The lender's no longer going to fund this deal. They can no longer buy. So now you have people that are in your home, that are occupying your home, that can no longer buy it, and you need to sell it. So now you're in a situation where what do you do? Because so let's say, well, I would just call my agent and tell them to tell the other agent that they need to get out. But what if they refuse? Well, I'm just going to go over there and kick them out. You can't do that. So you're actually going to have to go through a legal process. You're actually going to have them evicted. You're going to have to go get something signed by a judge, have them evicted, and depending on where you're at, I don't remember, being a previous law enforcement professional, there's a certain amount of days that you have to give them. I'm not sure on what the day is. If somebody's watching this, maybe can fill in. But so yes, and make things matters worse. You don't know what's going on inside your house. They could be painting walls. They could be knocking holes in sheetrock. They could be breaking windows, whatever it may be. You can't just go grab your keys and go walk in over there and walk in the door to check things out. Trust me, it's going to cause issues. They can call the local law enforcement agency and cause problems for you. You don't want that to happen. If you don't believe me, call somebody that you know that's in the law enforcement profession, or call your local law enforcement agency. They will tell you that you just can't go over there and do that. So you can see how this can just spiral downward and cause just tremendous issues for you. So you just don't want to do it. You don't want to allow buyers to occupy your home prior to close. And I could go on into things of like if they got hurt on the property prior to you selling it, and so on and so on. So you can see where that can go with lawsuits and so on and so on. So anyway, that is today's Real Estate Minute with Brandon Browning. If you don't mind, if you're watching this on my Facebook page, please like the Facebook page, please. And if you're watching this on YouTube, we very much would appreciate it if you would subscribe. Thank you so much. And until next time, I'm Brandon Browning with eXp Realty.